Hi everyone, Fran Mensch here to tell you why you should vote yes on issue 9. Did you ever hear the story of the hanging judge? That he would tell people, we're going to give you a fair trial and then we're going to hang you. And that's pretty much the relationship between City Hall and citizens on this project, the Meadowbrook Lee development project. Back at the beginning, we were never asked. It should have started from the beginning. They should have said, what do you want to do, citizens, with this piece of land? That conversation has never happened. They then proceeded to take two proposals that were submitted, and they picked one of them. People did tell them, I did see online, people said, we don't like either one of the proposals. But that wasn't the question. It was, which one of these do you like, or make a comment. Okay, so then they picked Flaherty and Collins, and they have proceeded to exclude citizens from the conversation from there on in. The conversation has taken place primarily between Flaherty and Collins and City Hall, and we did not elect Flaherty and Collins. So why do I say that? I'm saying there was no space for us to participate other than to pay for it with our tax dollars. Okay, there's much discussion, much talk about, how the citizens were included. We had all these meetings. Well, here's a list of the meetings that were offered. The first one started, these preliminary ones started in August, but the ones that are indicated as saying these are formal review process with opportunities for public comments. Those did not start until December. But way back in the summer, we had conversations with candidates who were running for office in City Hall, and they told us this is a done deal. They also, and that telling you it's a done deal is, you're going to see this over and over. This is straight from the developer's playbook. They say, tell people from the beginning it's a done deal, and that will discourage the community from getting engaged. And it worked in this occasion. If you talk to people around, you'll hear people tell you, I thought that's all done. You can't do anything about that. That's not true. That's what this initiative was about. That's what 60 people worked on to get 3,400 signatures, and that's why you get to vote yes or no on issue 9. Okay, so the actual meetings where you could participate started in December. But way back here in August, you will see where the city's flyer said that they are partnering with Flaherty and Collins. Again, citizens are left out. They're except to pay for it with our tax dollars, to incentivize and subsidize it with our tax dollars. But we didn't have any input really, because they are partnering with Flaherty and Collins long before they had the meetings. So anyway, it's my point that when this is all over, when we win, that is our only opportunity for impact. When we win issue 9, it's our only opportunity to have a better plan that will include development, a much better development, and a public park, a 1.07 acre park. If we lose, essentially the community has had no impact on what the city has done with that piece of land and the developer they chose. So thanks for listening and thinking about all this, and please vote yes on issue 9 to give us a better plan, to give us a better future, to give us a public park. And that's all. Goodbye. I realize I should add also, to give you a full idea of the effort of citizens to have put a public park in this space, that starting in 2013, several members of the community submitted 3 proposals to the city when they asked, put out to developers, what could you do here at Meadowbrook Lee? We submitted proposals. No, we weren't developers, but we submitted it saying we really thought that there should be a park there. 2013, 2018, and 2019. Then we also, this past year, throughout 2021, we asked 8 times. This was before anything was signed, before there were any community meetings. We asked 8 times to put the public park on the agenda. You have to ask City Council. They refused every single one of those times. They also continued to have, as I say, those executive sessions where you can read online. It says that they go into executive session to talk about the sale or purchase of real property, but they never identify what property. Is it Taylor Tudors? Is it Severance? Was it Top of the Hill? Was it Meadowbrook Lee? Was it the neighborhood infill? What are they talking about? And to this day, they continue to do this. So you have no way of knowing what actually they are talking about. So that's another way we were excluded. And then, as I say, we went into these series of essentially sham meetings. When everything was determined, they were moving us through the paces. They were managing community input, but not really taking it seriously. So back from 2013, and then we asked 8 times to be on the agenda, simply to be on the agenda. Refused every single time. Okay, had to add that. Thank you. Bye-bye. Vote yes on issue 9.